Hey guys, JB here. So I'm at Mid-Ohio racetrack waiting for the track to dry because it's a super private secret BMW test day where they bring out, literally they've got 4 decades worth of their BMW race cars from 70s to 80s, 90s. Second place car from IMSA 2015. Bill Oberlin's here.
This is a tiny car that drives like a razor blade performing brain surgery. It's perfection in the handling.
Yeah, it's just all around pretty darn cool. But I'm here to drive something that is literally the best. Boom. Ta. Look at that. There we have it. 1996 McLaren F1 GTR. It is, I think, the jewel in the BMW North America Classics crown. It's such a icon of everything that's good about cars, right? I mean, it was the supercar from the 90s. I got to drive one, the Harrods one, with my dad at Le Mans, finished third, 1995. I mean, they're now worth a fortune. I mean, they're just like, I mean, in the tens of millions of dollars. I mean, just isn't it beautiful? Just look at it. Of course, created history by being a 3-seater. That's what you want to see. GTR, McLaren F1, and this is the shorter version. They did do a long tail, but you can actually convert this back to a road car spec should you wish. I think they should just keep it the way it is as a race car. You know what I love about it is it was just completely analog. It reminds you of what it was to drive a car back at that point. It's just no electronic driver aids, aero as good as it was for the time. Obviously you can see the BMW engine back there, and yeah, racing one. Imagine I was quite a bit younger, and I remember it came in the pit stop, the same opening button here, out it goes. I just thought I'd give you a quick glimpse of the car up close and personal, because how often do you get to see one of these? So let me just put you inside for a minute. So on this side you still have one of the passenger seats. The other side's full of electronics in the race car, and yeah, just kind of wild, really. They used to say that if you could afford this, you would have you sit in the middle, and then your wife would go one side and your girlfriend would go the other. I don't think there's a car built. I don't think there's a vehicle big enough for that in existence. Anyway, let me poke you up here. Hold on, here you are. I'm not in your way, am I? Yep. So we used to get in like this. Slide across, boom, in you get. Oh, seatbelt goes up your ass. But, wow! All carbon fiber. Brings back a rush of memories, actually. I must say. It was just the most incredible work environment, and at the time just so cool. Take a look over here. So it's got the pit lane stuff there. Steering wheel now looks almost childlike, doesn't it? Nothing crazy, no electronics on it. It's just, as I said, analog. Obviously as the dash system, you had to hit these buttons to cancel the alarms when they came on. Basic old brake biased here, fuses here. Literally starting process was turn on the master, fuel pumps on, and start. I remember having the wiper on a lot during the night and the screen heater to try and blow some air up. Fire bottle here when you need that on, but you'd have to at Le Mans think about the fuel reserve based on where it would hesitate, where you'd feel the choking up as it ran out of gas, depending on where you were on the track, depended on, and you flicked on reserve, depended on whether you'd make it round again. But look, I just wanted to show you these. Look at those pedals. That is super, right? You have to heel and toe, preferably not in these big boots, but what a sight. I've never seen that F1 before written on the pedals. Look how low it is to the ground. See that? It's just amazing to be back in it, actually. It sitting here, if if you look where my line of sight, can you see just how sort of singular it is? You sit right in the middle. It's like driving a Formula car with bodywork. You can see the crest of the wheel arches there. Amazing visibility. I mean, actually amazing considering, like, you know, the Peugeots and the prototypes they drive now. They're so restricted. The greenhouse is so narrow that the guys can hardly see out. If you're a short driver, I'm 6 foot. If you're a small driver, you can't see a thing. It really is one of the most fabulous reminders that cars are visceral, tangible, physical beings. And I love modern technology. I do. I love every bit of it. But remember, this was a car that went just as fast in a straight line. Obviously, cornering speeds are less now, but would do so with no drive aids, no ABS, no traction control, no nothing. I mean, you better be used to shifting. Did I show you this yet? I mean, just take a look at the gear stick. Here you are. There it is. Boom. First, second, third, fourth, fifth. To hit reverse, pull that up and do that. I hope you don't ever have to use that. I did once at Le Mans. There's the chassis plate, 17R. And that is my little walk down memory lane in the McLaren F1 GTR. What a beast. What a privilege. And hopefully in a minute I'll get to drive it.